Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and let's kick this off just right. It is Wednesday, March 25th, 2026, and I'm checking back in with you guys. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Shut Up Danny. We're back at it again. Pokemon Fire Red. That's right. It's Pokemon Fire Red. We are looking to get our shiny starter Pokemon. Rather, it's Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle on every reset that we get. So, making sure the counter works. All right, counter's still working. Okay, so here's what we got situated on the docket today. We got our shiny hunt for about the good vast majority of the day. Then we're going to switch over to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness to get a little bit farther in that story as well. Tomorrow, depending on how everything plays out tomorrow, we got more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and a potential new game in the channel. Might be the new Resident Evil Requiem, or I've been hearing a little bit more about like the Crimson Desert that I've been hearing a little bit about. So I kind of might want to hop into that real quick and see exactly what we can get with that. I saw little snippets of it, and it's got like some archery, and apparently I guess you can run around and start RKOing people in this thing, so you already got me sold there. But let's go ahead and let's get back into the hunt. We are going for Bulbasaur here for our next 25 resets. All right. Bulbasaur number 926 is not shiny. Not shiny indeed. All right, so we get ourselves a reset here. So again, if you're new to the channel and you don't understand how I'm doing this, so how I'm doing this is that every time we reset for a Pokemon, so right now we're hunting Bulbasaur. If every 50 resets we don't get the shiny Pokemon within that 50, we move to the next Pokemon, which would be Squirtle, Charmander, and so on and so forth. So that's what we would be looking at right there for those. That's the kind of the idea I'm working at with it. So that's what I'm kind of thinking that we do here. So, yeah, so that's kind of the idea that I'm shooting for here, is that we go for the shiny Bulbasaur to see if we can get that going. It's the first Pokemon that we grab, so we'll see. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm here for it, man. We're gonna see what happens today. $927 is not the shiny. Nope. We just keep moving through. Hoping everybody's having a good start to their morning. Or if you're in the middle, like if you're a first shifter and you're in the middle of the day, hope you're having a good start in the middle of your day. I hope your day's been going well. $928 is not our shiny, but we keep pushing through. So, because our next attempt at a shiny Pokemon is going to be the Magikarp that we buy at by Mount Moon. So that's the next attempt at a shiny Pokemon after our starter. $929. Nope, and we just keep pushing through. So already we're kind of 4 down in the docket right now, but that's okay. That's okay. We push through. We keep going through. We got a strong mindset today. Off work for today and tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about anything else like bothering me today. got a little bit of stuffed up a little bit, but that's just because the weather changing and everything. So I'm not really like hard pressed on that. I mean, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Our 931 is not our shiny. I have a feeling that we are going to hit like high levels of 1,000 numbers on this one. Like there's no doubt that we don't get this under 1,000. There is doubt, but there is no doubt. $932. All right. Protein shake is taken care of for the day. All right, number 933. Nope. My apologies, chat. All right, 934. No. Dang. All right, you pick your Charmander. That's fine. 935, no shiny. $936. We're 14 away from 950, which will then give us our next run with Squirtle, Charmander, to see what if we can pull one there. That's like the kind of best option that we could possibly look at. Excuse me. But we'll see. You know, we'll see exactly what goes on, what happens. There's 937, so we don't get it there. But once we do get the shiny starter, depending on what it is, that's when we actually, you know, move forward with the game and see what happens. All right, 938 is not our shiny. Also, I will say this as well. If I do not respond to your message right away, do not think I'm ignoring you. I got 3 different chats I'm looking at, so I got to make sure I hit everybody properly. Drew, man, I know the struggle of shiny hunting starters and over 10,000 resets for Squirtle. Jeez, bro. 939. That's dedication, brother. Dedication. That isn't That is indeed the hardships I feel like I will be facing myself. Did you get your shiny starter? Your shiny Squirtle? No, I did not mean to hit the help button. All right, 940. Just make other profiles, but no shiny Squirtle yet. It's gonna happen soon, Drew. It's gonna happen, man. I have a great feeling that you're gonna get that shiny turtle very, very soon. All right, we are at 941, about to hit 942. Oh, dude, that's the best. That is like the best feeling. I got to do the Nugget Bridge cycle while I was at work. And I was absolutely like giddy for it. Like the fact that I was able to sit there and be able to grind the Nugget Bridge in between helping customers was absolutely great, dude. 943 T-Storm! Check it in. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Alpha Wolf Girl with the like on the live. Much appreciate you. Giving us a little bit of love and a little bit of juice on the day. Not much, brother. How's everything over by you? DJ Big Rob checking in over on YouTube. What's up, man? Happy Wednesday to you. Oh man. I'm a little tired still. I'm still a little tired on the docket. I won't lie about that. 946. Yeah, dude, MLB officially kicks off tonight with the Dodgers and the Yankees. No, not the Dodgers, the Pirates and the Pirates and the Yankees tonight. That I'll probably tune in to watch that one for a little bit. I gotta see if Judge is gonna knock one out the park that night. I might throw like $5 on him to crack one out the field. I might. I don't know yet. I'm still debating. I got time. $948 in. All right, so we got 2 more resets before we reset to go for Squirtle, and we go for Charmander as well. So since this will be their next reset on the docket, which means, so we are going to be looking at, let's see here, 950 divided by 50. This will be the 19th reset for Squirtle and Charmander. So, which means when we get to 1,000, we hit 20. Yeah, if it was the Dodgers and the Yankees, bro, I don't know who I'd put some money on that one. All right, 950 done. We now get ready to check Charmander and or Squirtle. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go Charmander first. And then we'll check Squirtle to see if maybe we get lucky here and we get a shiny lizard or a shiny turtle. All right, nothing on Charmander. All right, for our 19th encounter for Charmander and Squirtle, we've already got Charmander, we didn't get nowhere. Does Squirtle give us our shiny? Does not. All right, now we move back on to Bulbasaur for the next 50. So, within the next 50, if we do get the shiny for Bulbasaur, that would be great, because then now we can start our gameplay. We can get through early offset training. We can get to Pewter City. We can beat Brock. Make our way to Mount Moon, and we can start our next hunt, which would be the Magikarp. All right, so 952. We just keep pushing along there. All right, here we go. 953. Nope. We're going to be in a long haul here. I already know it. That's why we got the counter on the screen. And just so nobody can say, oh, well, you didn't really get it in, 900. I don't believe you. Well, here's your video evident proof. Let me make sure it's still working over on... Oh, I never had it on the Twitch YouTube chat. Oops. All right, well, there it is. My bad, y'all. I was like, wait, how am I can see it on my TikTok chat, but I can't see it on my Twitch chat and my YouTube chat. That's because I still had the screen, blocked out for a second. My bad. $9.55. We move through. Yes, yes. How's everybody's day treating them, man? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday so far. Let's talk, man. How was the week to you guys? Starkey, baby. Checking in. What's up, buddy? Just at work? Hell yeah, dude. Grinding away. I feel it. I feel it. I am enjoying my day off, my 2 days off, today and tomorrow of work. Before I gotta work the next couple, I gotta work the weekend. It sucks that I gotta work the weekend again. I appreciate it, brother. I really do, man. Everything's been going, for better or worse, everything's on the up and up. So, I will say that. $9.58. I don't know, man. Like, I've been seeing some other people, some other good friends of mine that I watch stream. They do it, they do the shiny hunt method in a little bit of a different way. And like, I want to learn how to do it, but also as well, I don't know. It doesn't seem. So what's the word I'm looking for here? It doesn't feel as pleasing as it is with resetting. You know what I mean? Like, you still got to reset there with the other method, but you're kind of like small exploits, I guess. I don't know. That's just how I mean, it's always been said to me in that context term that it's kind of like an exploit. Love that wrestling video that I saw on YouTube where Heyman was announcing the 5th member of Reigns' team was Punk, and then Classic staring down, they were commenting. Oh yeah, dude. The right before Survivor Series, that was a good one. That was a good one. It was the MFTs versus the OG Bloodline with CM Punk. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot. I like what they're doing right now with Oba and Brock. I do hope that, you know, before Mania, they do give Brock a moment to, you know, put himself over on Oba instead of Oba being built like, oh, he's the next big destroyer. Well, no, you gotta humble him a little bit, because here's the thing: if you humble him before Mania, then you can actually, you know, make it sway which side they're gonna go with. Philip, you need this game? It's $20 on Nintendo eShop, dude. What's up, franchise? Check it in. Gotta get a screen protector for your Switch too before you open it. That's fair. That's fair. Joshua, check it in with the follow, man. Much appreciated. What is on the docket tonight for the MLB? All right, yep. Tonight it's the Yankees and the Giants that will kick us off. Then you got the Pirates, Mets, White Sox, Brewers, Nationals, Cubs, Twins, Orioles, Angels, Astros, Tigers, Padres, Red Sox, Reds. Ooh, we got the Reds to kick off the games for the season? Okay. Yeah, franchise. I knew that the Yankees and the Giants were playing tonight, but I wanted to see like if they were doing any extra games like today as well, or was it just the build up to that one game tonight? Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. And then the rest of the season kicks off tomorrow. I might have to... My man, Thudler! We said it. Somebody must have said his name because he appeared. That man showed up with a quickness. Somebody must have said his name out there in the universe because he popped up out of here like... What's going on, brother? Let me guess, we just got done with the lift. We're about to go get all dolled up. And then we got to come back in and lock in. Maybe a little MLB. A little bit of arcing. A little bit of gooping. Oh, fucking course, man. The door is always open. Speaking of doors, did somebody just come into my apartment? Hello? Oh, Jesus Christ! It was a wild Maggie. Holy fuck. I heard the door open and I'm like, did my brother just let himself in? You didn't call, you didn't text.
It was a surprise.
You didn't send me a DM, no email, no smoke signal in the bottle? Holy fuck. Oh. Oh, my heart rate is racing, bro. Holy shit. Startled the fuck out of me. I was like, who just let themselves in? There's only 2 people that have a key. Oh. Yeah, made a little bit of back there. Hello? Mr. Benjamin, what's up, dog? What if we had a stripper over Maggie? Don't put that evil on me! Do you want me to end up on the first 48? Is it at least a shiny Maggie? No, it's a poison Maggie. Kind of got a little bit of the sickness here.
Yeah, I feel better.
You feel better, but you're still coughing.
Well, you just...
Well, yeah, too. What's up?
Okay.
I was not expecting you to be home yet. Probably at least a male stripper. DeFree, don't give away my side business, dog. It's a daytime job. Shut up.
I worked my 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, because you went in at 2.
I did at 2:39. I left at 10:40.
Well, a message would have been great.
Nah, I was thinking about calling you, but it's like, nah, I'm going to surprise him.
Freak, better. Yeah, surprise me by damn near giving me a freaking stroke.
You mean heart attack?
Either way. Was not expecting that. I thought my brother was coming over and be like, hey, ride with me to go do this order real quick. Or like, hey, go with me to get some food.
Hey, with what?
Go get some food.
No.
The ramen shop actually does sound really good.
I know. I'm only 1 punch away
From a free ramen.
Yes.
That's fair. You guys both work graveyard shifts? No, T-Storm.
Work whenever.
She can go in whenever she wants at work. I usually have like a set schedule either.
My schedule's...
Yeah. Her schedule is
Or 5 to 1:30.
technically 5 to 1:30, but mine can range. Like I can be an all-day guy, I can be mid-shift, I can be a couple out, like a 4-hour shifter. Yeah, franchise with the sick emoji saying ramen with the sick emoji.
Wants to go by.
Don't threaten my friends. And I don't think he means like going to like an actual ramen shop. I think he means like the store-bought ramen.
Well,
that is what you mean, right, franchise?
Maybe.
I'm blinking for my own safety here.
Oh.
All ramen? Oh, franchise, dude, you're losing points. T-Storm, do not do what Freak says. Yeah, Matthew, we're going for shiny Bulbasaur, but every 50 resets, we go to Squirtle and Charmander to get one off them. So we just hit we hit 950. Went for Charmander, Squirtle, no shiny. So then now we are pushing Bulbasaur up to 1,000, and then we go for the next one on Bulbasaur and Charmander and Squirtle. I don't know why I said Bulbasaur again.
Because you're dumb.
My name is literally Shut Up Danny for a reason. This isn't a popularity contest. Franchise, you're right, but you also might be putting me in danger.
I love her.
I know, I do too.
I'm hungry.
All the leftover tacos are in the fridge.
That's you. That's all you.
Oh, Freak's from freaking Fen Stream, dog. We see him in there saying the most outlandish shit all the time. We still trying to get Fen to start the OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, did you see the creator or owner or whatever of OnlyFans died?
Yeah, he died of cancer at the age of 43. Insane.
Yeah, we were like, yeah. You don't know what we were saying at work.
Freak, you gotta excuse T-Storm, man. You gotta excuse him a little bit. I'm the one guy in the world who doesn't care for shinies. I never got the big appeal of them.
Some of them are good. Like the only ones that are good in this is Charmander. Charmander's the only good shiny.
Matthew, I love the ability to shiny hunt because it gives you like a extra. To me, it just gives a little bit of an extra juice to the game. Just for the fact that like I could sit here, hunt down my favorite Pokemon that I like because their shiny versions of them are, better than the original. Lamar, you're trying to get a shiny Charmander right now. May all the blessings be to you from Lord Arceus and God Arceus and Lord Bidoof. Maybe I want to see her beat your ass. Damn, franchise! Is it bad enough that I have an idea that if what I want to do for the channel is for every probably 50 gifted subs, Maggie gets to whack me with a fucking kendo stick?
Don't put that in my hair.
You said you wanted to.
No, I said I want to get hit by one.
Well, I'll return the favor. I don't care.
I was like, don't put me in that hands. You'll hurt.
Hey, Fen is right.
I have too much.
T-Storm memories are tied into the channel. Yeah, T-Storm sus. Scizor, look at my character. I will take a look at any DMs after stream. Lamar, absolutely, brother. I got you, man. We in this on the long haul together, my friend.
I have pent-up frustration.
You told me I'm gonna make it happen. Franchise, you are absolutely sickening, brother.
And then, next Thursday, tank cleaning. That means I get to be all messy.
Jesus.
I get the climb in the
T-Storm, if I
arrows.
said the name John Connor, what does that mean to you? I'm watching the chat right now for his response. I gotta see this. This is gonna determine if T-Storm's gonna lose that sword or not. I'm kidding. I feel like he's safe in my book, freak. I feel like he's safe in my book. That's just me though. How am I a bitch?
These are.
Oh, do. But yeah, no, I hit up, messaged my brother, and I'm like, hey, by chance, I got a question for you. And he goes, what's up? And I'm like, y'all got a nebulizer machine, right? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, you have a spare hose for the machine, right? Hose? And I told him, like, you know, the thing that connects to the machine that also runs to the thing, so then, you know, the medicine flows through? He goes, yeah. Can I get that from you? And he goes, why? And I'm like, the damn cat chewed through mine.
It's your fault. It's not just his fault. It's your fault too.
Okay, if he does it while I'm not here, how can I stop him?
You could have put it away because you know he was going to go after it.
So he goes, yeah, I got you. So he ran it over to me.
That was
Not right now. Not while you were asleep. It was this morning.
Oh.
This morning, so you were asleep at work.
I could have been. But it was yesterday.
You were asleep at work?
Am I asleep? Well, I felt terrible yesterday. Exactly.
Speaking of a cat, there he is.
Hi, babies.
Franchise, no, nebulizer as an breathing machine. Because, you know, I got the asthma.
Asthma.
The asthma.
Hi, babies.
I'm like Kyle's cousin from South Park. Don't start on me too hard because I got the asthma. And I hope somebody got the reference outside of Maggie. Fred, Scizor, what's up? All right, we are 12 resets away. Scizor, you've told me to look at your character, and I told you I will look at it after stream.
Energy.
Oh, from Seven Brew? Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you want to go there and get us one? Get us some drinks?
I'm not.
You mean you're not going? Why'd you bring it up then?
But it came up,
So you say it looks good, and it sounds good, but then when I say, do you want to go get one? And you say, I'm not going, then why'd you bring it up in the first place?
So I'm talking to myself.
Oh my god. Franchise, the crazy thing was about me with wrestling and everything, I didn't, it didn't bother me until like the tail end of my career. So for the first like 6.5 years of wrestling, my asthma really didn't like affect me. Like I just powered through it. Eagles, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Danny, if you had to remove wrestling or Pokemon from the world, who's getting the axe? Me. Danny, you gotta pick a starter Pokemon and immediately release it for being a bum? That's wild! But also, you're giving me ideas. Freak, 100%, if I had to choose between getting rid of wrestling and Pokemon, I can go personally. I will be the loyal sacrifice here. I will make that generous sacrifice to save both. Because I love both equally. Pokemon was through the childhood. Wrestling got me through some of the darkest times of my life. So that's like asking me to pick one of two children. Which one do I want to get rid? Which one do I want to, you know, ship off to college first? I almost said something else, but then I realized where I'm at right now, and I can't do that because I'm gonna get in trouble. So, if I had to choose between the two, which one's going, it's me. Kind of hard to figure out the cutscenes. Both of them have some history. Yeah, 100%.
Did you see the picture of The Rock for the live-action Moana?
Yeah, that wig is as bad as the one he has in the store, as in the Scorpion King.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is.
Well, the one in Scorpion King wasn't bad when it was slicked back and everything. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but when it was but when it's like regular and not slicked back, oh, it's fucking atrocious.
But everyone was just like, everyone was just like, we all thought Troy Polamalu will play him. With that hair. That
would have been hilarious. Contrary to popular belief, there has never been any generations of Pokemon after Gen 2. I need you to elaborate on that. There's always an asshole that needs to go. Yep, that is me. Baja Blast Remix. Blue Raspberry, Kiwi, Lemon, and Lime from the Secret Recipes. Ew.
That sounds good.
We all know Gen 1 still is the best Mew and Mewtwo goated. Yeah, but you can't really get Mew in Gen 1 games unless you do the glitch. I almost got upset at how people thought wrestling was fake.
It's not fake.
Yes, it is scripted, not fake. You want to know what's fake? People. People are fake. Wrestling is real. Just needed a Game Shark from you. Yeah, or time the glitch just right in order for it to work. Just like how you can get a level 100 Nidoking back in the very first games right before Brock, and it would listen to you.
Oh yeah, I said to you about the pro cornhole player without arms and
yeah, we were talking.
Murder charges.
We were talking about that in Venge Channel about the guy with the freaking the nubs of the arms and the legs and how he fucking unalived somebody.
He shot. Apparently, he shot them.
How?
I don't know. According to it was in the car, and then he was trying to get the other people to help him get rid of the body, and they ran away and got the cops involved.
But how? But
because
how did he pull the trigger? Like I seen video. Like there's a video like circulating around there of him like at a gun range and stuff like that. And I'm over here like there's no way. He's a pro sniper, bro. So what is he? He's a fucking hitman? But also, he was driving the car! How? The dude was only 27? Oh. Chat, look at this real quick. Hold up, let me show this on the screen real quick. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this show real quick. Hold on. TikTok, y'all can't see this, but Twitch and YouTube can. Hella glare right there. Homemade little mini pizzas in the air fryer? Homemade little mini pizzas in the air fryer. All right, we hit 1,000 resets. We now move on to Squirtle for our reset. I also put your cheer wine in the fridge.
Okay.
Along with the 7-Up. Squirtle, no shiny. Only need a nub to pull the trigger. Man. Franchise, go ahead, brother. And I will peep it. I'll peep when I can. Oh, I got you a Dr. Pepper from the fridge. Yes. Do we get a shiny Charmander? We do not. All right, we're back at Bulbasaur. The Squirtle Turtle was always my favorite starter. I remember Charmander was useless. Ash should have just swung on by and uncovered Charmander when he first met him. Yeah, that could have been a thing.
Bear's son died.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw that last night, actually. That was fucking wild to me.
Everyone's dying.
Chuck Norris goes and everybody's getting picked off by, like, flies.
Protect Mr. Feeney.
Yes, protect Mr. Feeney.
And Mr. Dick Van Dyke.
Ain't Dick Van Dyke dead?
No. Don't you dare.
I thought he was. I didn't know.
No, you're going to pull a mom.
My man, Nug Illuminati, checking in. What's up, man?
You're going to pull a mom.
A mom?
My mom.
Oh.
Because she killed Blanche from Golden Girls.
I need to hear the theory how again about that. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. All right, so go ahead, tell us the theory about that.
So, they were talking about the Golden Girls and whatnot, and then how there's only 2 of them left, and my mom's like, I thought it was only Betty White left. I thought the rest died. Then later, she died. She killed Patrick Swayze too.
What?
She killed Patrick Swayze too.
How do you know this information?
Because she was just like, in his final interview, she's like, wouldn't it be sad if this was his last ever interview? Next thing you know, he's dead.
See, you're getting me into these conspiracy theories on this stuff. Just like how everybody said, well, not everybody, but people in the wrestling world, which I'm going to tell this one here in a second after I read these messages real quick. Robert Mueller, the former FBI director. I read a conspiracy recently that Gengar is not actually a Pokemon, but just a shadow of Clefairy, and that's why their moves can't hit each other, because you can't hurt your shadow, and your shadow can't hurt yourself either. I made the wrong button. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all a little something real quick. This one's kind of like a really fucked up theory here. Okay, so check this out. Back when the first SmackDown versus Raw games got released, okay? So 2005. If you play the story mode, you end up having a feud with Eddie Guerrero and The Undertaker. Weird combination, but follow me here. The game released in like October of 2005. The same year that game was released, Eddie Guerrero passed away. In November, the following month. Where it gets weird at is in the story, after you beat The Undertaker in a Buried Alive match at Survivor Series, it was the PlayStation 2 T-Storm. The weird thing about the whole thing was, when Eddie opens the casket to berate a defeated Undertaker, the Undertaker grabs Eddie by the throat, gets out of the casket, chokeslams Eddie into the casket, gives him the old slams the casket shut, signaling Eddie Guerrero gonna be buried alive. And then not even a month later, Eddie Guerrero was found dead in his hotel room. Not even a few weeks after the game had came out. And then, following that, the following year, when 2006 came out, in a story mode where you have a feud with Chris Benoit over the United States Championship, after you beat Benoit, and then you drop the United States title, he runs into The Undertaker, where now everybody is chasing for the world title. It is the craziest thing because then in that same instance, yeah. SVR was released in 2004? I get my timelines mixed up, yeah, but still. That is the fucking wildest shit ever, dude. And you want to talk about conspiracy theories? That's one right there for the generations. Steel Ball Run isn't real? What do you mean? Steel Ball Run isn't real? Yeah, Matthew, like, again, it is the wildest thing. Like, after to this day, still, like, trying to put, like, pieces of puzzle, like, the whole thing. When you actually go back and you watch those videos, and, like, you look at the release dates of the games, I don't know if it was just coincidence or somebody was trying to tell us something. Well, Benoit will probably never be in the Hall of Fame. And look, I'll say this right now, and I've said it, and I'll say this before. Chris Benoit, the professional wrestler, absolutely one of the most phenomenal workers in the business. But Chris Benoit, the human being, fuck him. Dude, I thought the same thing as a kid. I was like, there's no way Eddie's gone. There's no way. Can I ask you and your wife something? You guys ever seen the show Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction with the host Jonathan Frankies? Babe, have you ever seen a show called Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction with Jonathan Frankie? T-Storm, she said she doesn't know. I probably never seen it. Matthew, because it's true. It's absolutely true. One of the best technical wrestlers ever, but a fucking shit human being. Yeah, and it's the same thing with Vince, too. But they played the death storyline for him because they were going to, write him off for a while. But then when the shit with Benoit happened, they were like, yep, nope. We're going to cut that out. Like, to this day, like, I still go back and I watch Benoit matches. Like, him Guerrero, him Malenko, him Jericho, him Angle. Because he was such a great worker. It would. Dude. It used to be on Sci-Fi, but it was clean. Was a clean less scarier than watching Unsolved Mysteries? Now that is something I know she's watched. I feel like we're gonna hit one of the wildest things. We're gonna hit one of the wildest things here. We're gonna get the shiny starter. And then I feel like our rival's gonna get a shiny starter too, which is gonna be nuts. I unfortunately think in the next 10 to 15 years, Triple GPT will induct Benoit into the Hall of Fame. We'll see. Again, and here's one crazy thing about this. I know for a fact that there's going to be people. There's still people out there. That they think that Benoit didn't do it, and it was that he was set up. Well, here's the thing. The only person that you could have technically blamed or interrogated for that is dead. And that's fuck's his face. Yeah, I don't remember his name. But it was Benoit's wife's ex. I know people hate Vince, but I actually welcomed him back. You can't get down with 80% of the crap Triple H GPT. So, but here's the thing on that, and again, this is why I have a little bit more leniency to it, because ultimately, yes, he's booking the card. Yes, he's booking the show. He books the matches and all of that stuff. But he has to answer to TKO. It's what they want. It's also who they want to push to. Which is why, we always see like Rhea when Rhea was on Raw, we would see her every week. It's why we always saw it's why Becky had the Women's Intercontinental title for as long as she did. It's because they want the people that are going to draw the money. Well, yeah, at first, yeah, that was a Triple H decision. But TKO don't want her shipping. That's why she's feuding with Rhea. Did you guys actually believe that Shane McMahon wanted to face his dad and buy WCW? Yeah! Yeah, he did. They talked about it in the McMahon documentary on Netflix. Alright, I'm gonna check this Bulbasaur real quick, then I'm gonna mute my mic so I can blow my nose real quick. Give me a second, guys. Alright, let me check this Bulbasaur real quick. Nope, 924. Alright, we're back. All right. So we started off today at 925 resets. We are now at 100 resets going into this reset right now. Yeah, dude, I absolutely hate it. And being an asthmatic, it's always worse. And the fact that WrestleMania tickets are down 20% compared to last year, even with the sales. Well, because here's the thing. And this is I know the big part of this one here, Matthew. It's because nobody wants to go back to Vegas again. Vegas just had WrestleMania last year. It was supposed to be in New Orleans this year. I would have made the trip to New Orleans for WrestleMania, no problem. Because that was when I went to my very first WrestleMania. Was WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. I would have gone back. I would have. But since they went back to Vegas, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going this year. And then they're going to be in freaking Saudi Arabia next year. And with that, and with how they had the piss poor fucking Royal Rumble was, I'm like, this is probably going to be the one year that WrestleMania is going to suck. And again, that's what it is too. Like, look at the Royal Rumble this past year. The crowd was absolutely bare, dude. What gets super crowded, T-Storm? There won't be a Mania next year? Probably. If, So, when I went to WrestleMania last year... Not last year. When I went to WrestleMania 34... The only thing that was busy was like the restaurants and stuff like that. The arena was packed, but not like, oh, like you're like squeezed in like shoulder to shoulder sardine style with people. No, there was great room. Scizor, you're gonna give up? Why? No, Benjamin. They have to cover every extremity of their body. They look like Power Rangers. Yeah, people. Yeah, 100%. You gotta push through it, dude. You can't give up ever after a little bit of adversity in a Pokemon game. You gotta think every strategy in the book. Saying you're gonna give up because it's rough and tough? Nah. We don't give up around here. We go to the drawing board, we start thinking answers out here, and we start thinking smart. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. The night before WrestleMania, when NXT was doing was doing Takeover, was doing Takeover at the arena prior, like next door. We found tickets online for like $175 for 4 tickets. Scizor, of course it's going to be hard. Because the game wants you to think outside the box. It wants you to be smarter than what you think you are already. Sometimes you're gonna have to cheat the game a little bit to get what you want. If you're stuck on a challenge because it's hard, well then do what every great Pokemon trainer does. Level the fuck out of your Pokemon up max them out level-wise, and then go back and stomp everything out. That's like every video game. Oh, you get stuck at a boss because he's too strong. Or, instead of fighting him under-leveled, you go over-level yourself, come back and take his ass out 100%. I looked at standard deliver ticks in St. Louis. They elevated floor seats and risers. I also called them for $800 each, and they were like, hell no, I'm not going to spend $800 to be ringside. That's BS. Yeah, the most I would spend to be ringside is like $4. That is the absolute most I would spend on like front row seating. Or find a better game. Franchise, stop it. All right, I'm gonna do this, reset real quick, get it reset for the menu, and I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, and then I'll come right back. All right, we'll let this play. I'll be right back, guys. All right. All right, we got a drink. We're back. Scizor, what's up? I used to play Pokemon Go for a bit, but I've been quitting because, no offense to you, I didn't want to be addicted. I play it daily, but I don't get addicted to it. I just catch one Pokemon, spin a Pokestop, and then I hop off. Unless I'm actually, like, out and about, where, you know, I can, you know, want to hop on and play for a little bit. Like, when I go to work, we have Pokestops all around my job. So I'll hit a couple there just to get a couple of items. I'll catch maybe like 1 or 2 Pokemon, and then I hop right off. Unless I get texted by one of my friends, be like, hey, yo, join this raid with me real quick. All right, cool, send the invite. The green shirt guy is a plant. Oh yeah, 100% he does. Yes, you can make your team a level 100. Ready for your situation? Let's go, brother. Playing Ultraviolet. Want Shiny Mew. Got it after 200 resets. But I have muscle memory reset. But I have muscle memory and I haven't seen it since 2. Yikes! Benjamin, no! Oh no! Oh, brother, I'm sick for you, dude. But hold on, it's not as bad as it's not as bad as the one I did see. He's actually on the promotional release for tickets for VIP. He won the lottery like 20 years ago. Yeah, I seen that. Dude's fucking lucky. I wish. But, No, I was watching a live stream on TikTok. What was it? It was like a week ago, I believe. About a week ago. And dude was doing the same thing I'm doing right now, the shiny reset for the starter Pokemon. And so he was like 500-600 deep into the reset. What ended up happening next was he got the shiny Pokemon, but he was super excited that on his Switch 2, he hit all 4 face buttons right here at the same time, because that's how you reset the game to go back to your previous save file. He was so excited that he did that he got the shiny. Did that, it reset the game. Since it didn't save, he lost it. I never seen somebody like the color from their entire face just drain immediately. Absolutely funny, bro. That's why when I do this, like when I do this stuff right now, I wait. I don't speed through it because I want to make sure that when I get the Pokemon, I know exactly what it's about to be. And we're at 1,045 resets right now. I know this is going to take a while. But that's fine because I know what I'm expecting here. Actually, odds is 1 in 8,000. So you have very, very slim chances with shiny hunting. Yeah, 8,192, but who's counting? Like, who's out here counting, like, how many resets you've done? Most people are weird. I don't know, man. Who knows when we'll get it? I kind of wish I had this actual counter tool when I was doing when I was going for Registeel back in the day. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You know, and honestly, I'd be okay with that because, you know, at least we come to the mutual understanding of what it would take for everything. And that's okay. Like, I completely understand and I know my place with this. I kind of goofed up there. But we'll do it next year. How many Pokemon do you have in Pokemon Go? Good question. I could actually look at that here in a second. Okay. Oh, let's see. I was supposed to pick Squirtle and Charmander on the 50th reset. I am currently sitting at 3,775 in Pokemon Go. Hello, Kitty Kitty. Yes. How may I help you? Yes. Well, come here. Ew. All right. We have the meowing fat boy right here. Hi. Hi. Yeah? Alright, be gone. Oh, okay, so you want the actual breakdown. My bad. Okay, so I have out of all the Pokemon in the game, so out of all, like, 1,000 Pokemon, I have 915. I've completed all of Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and I haven't finished any of the rest of them yet. Because there's still 3 Pokemon from the Sinnoh region that need to be released, 1 from the Unova, 3 from the Kalos, 13 from Alola, 26 from Galar, 1 from the Hisui region, and 63 from Paldea that need to get released into the game. So we got a lot. I've caught 907 Pokemon out of all 1,000 so far. Oh yeah, I've completed all of Yep, same here with Sinnoh. I'm 3 short on Sinnoh. You're done with Unova? What am I missing from Unova? What am I missing from Unova? I'm missing 1 Pokemon. Oh, hold on 1 second. My boss is calling me. No, we're all good. Yes, Scizor, I've played and beaten ZA. But let me get back to that real quick. You said Unova. I'm missing 1 in Unova. Oh, I'm missing Volcarona because I haven't evolved Larvesta yet. Unova's done. I'm missing 1. No, that's the 1 from Unova. Kalos, you're 3 short. I'm 3 short as well. Alola 13, Galar 26, Hisui 1, Paldea 63, and the unidentified, which is Meltan and Melmetal. I got those. Yeah, same here. I'm 31 short in Galar. Yep, right. I'm in the same boat with you with Paldea and Hisui. $42 with the grades. Stop it, franchise. Unbelievable. All right, we're at 1061. We're 39 resets away from 1100. I really feel like I'm gonna get like 3-4K plus here in order to get the shiny. This is gonna be long. All right, let's see here. Yeah, T-Storm. I feel like a lot of things would have been different if WCW would have won over WWF. $1,065 resets, y'all. And pushing. All right, 1,066 resets in so far. We have yet to come across any glimpse of a shiny Pokemon. I feel like everything else is going to be a lot faster than what we got going on. KB, what's up, buddy?
My man.
Yeah, it's the manipulation thing. I've never learned how to do it. I honestly don't want to learn how to use it because I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like it's very convoluted a little bit to me. Because, I don't know, it just feels like there's no, like, physical, like, rush to it. Oh, wow. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I could probably learn how to do it. But I don't know, man. I just don't really feel like I need to. Yeah, the Masudo method. Because Yogg runs that method. Oh, no. That's a different method. That's a different method. The method that Yogg does, hold on, let me see if I can. Oh. Damn, if he was live right now, I'd be able to go a little bit more in depth on the name of it. But yeah, he he does the method where it's like a timing thing. Where like he can time the game's frames and use that to exploit it to get shiny Pokemon. Oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, it's like I said, there's multiple methods for shiny hunting. I mean, like, you can do the egg method here. You got the reset method. You got the RNG method. And then there's also the other method where, like, if you run it on an emulator, you can just hack in at any point in time. Like, you can put, like, a command in to spawn a shiny Pokemon, and you can run it like that. But that one is never authentic enough for me. Because what do you mean you can literally go through the entire game and, you know, spawn a shiny Pokemon when you want it, instead of actually working for it? You know what I mean? But that's just me, though. Yeah. Yeah, Steven, we're trying Bulbasaur, but every 50 resets, we move one over to the other starters. So one Squirtle, one Charmander. So in 24 more resets, it'll be our 20th attempt on Squirtle and Charmander. Yeah, I got to break it up a little bit just to keep myself from going insane. Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself from going insane by just straight hunting Bulbasaur all the way through. Steven, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Try to convince yourself that technically since you pulled it, Hackland Mew, but the name comes through weird, so it would push me off, so back to the drawing board. Yeah, Benjamin, that's how it is, man. Like, I would feel so sick to my stomach if, like, right now I get a shiny Bulbasaur and I accidentally hit the reset button to get it. Like, I could say, oh, I pulled it, so my quest is over. No, because it's not physically in my team. Like, that's why as soon as I get it, I'm saving immediately. So nothing can take it away from me unless, like, I get a corrupt file. But on a digital game, I don't know how like, accurate that would be. You know, knock on wood. Yes. Yes, yes. We're doing starter Pokemon. We're doing the Magikarp at Mount Moon. We're doing the legendaries. We're doing the fossil. Snorlax. All the Pokemon from the game corner. Oh yeah. Oh, T-Storm, no, absolutely not. As soon as I get it and I see it, I'm immediately saving. I'm not letting it get away from me. Steven with the follow. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. My man. $30 followers away on TikTok from 1,000, man. You love to see it. Oh, T-Storm, I'm going to, man. We gonna get it there, man. We gonna get there. Just gotta give me them stars, baby. Just gotta give me them stars. What did you just send me? Oh, franchise, what did you do? What did you send me? All right, hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Hold on. Actually, no. Can you send the link again so I can open it on my phone? No, send the link in the chat again so I can open it on my phone. I just had to pull up my Twitch chat because I went to open it on there, but if I do that, it's going to interrupt the shiny hunter thing. Pop-Tart is dropping new super stuffed varieties that have 50% more filling than the OGs. Oh! Hit me with the super stuffed cookies and cream Pop-Tarts, and I'm sold, bro. I'm buying like 5 boxes immediately. Oh yeah, that was a wild upset. Dude, Matthew, we are up this year. Foodies are up this year because Pop-Tarts are doing that. 50% more filling, less crust, more stuff. Oh, we're up. Oh, I saw the preview for them. I'm gonna wait till later to look at those because then I can set up the Maggie and everything. They should collab with Uncrustables. KB, which one are you saying is the worthless? Are you talking about Pop-Tarts being worthless or Uncrustables being worthless? They have ice cream bars? As a food guy, I did not. Oh yeah, get rid of the crust, 100%. Oh, so what you mean they're snack size and I can run through them real quick. Ice cream sandwiches? Ooh. Ooh. I have leftover tacos in the fridge. Y'all making me hungry, but I'm trying to hold out a little bit. Damn it, stop hitting the fucking... I'm like Fed with Cluck You, man. Try to wait to 2 o'clock. You try to wait it out to 2 o'clock. You want the deals. You got Panda Express and you were going to show me last night? Dude, don't do that. Because you're going to make me want Panda Express now. Get in my belly! Goated character. Beijing beefsteak and orange chicken with fried rice and a cherry coke. Okay. So, I do orange chicken, General Tso's chicken, white rice, and a Sprite. Or their sweet tea. I'll have to go and get some of that then, because that does sound really good. But I'll probably wait till like Friday or Saturday. I'll probably wait till Friday, because then I can just Uber Eats it to work. Well, I can always go for a good steak, so. Everyone thought that Mike Myers was really fat when playing that character, but honestly, he had to wear a 400-pound fat suit. Yeah, I'd seen that interview, and again, it's still hilarious. We've almost made it to 1,100 resets. All right, number 1,100. No. All right, so we checked Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander here. Oop, not Bulbasaur, not Bulbasaur, not Bulbasaur, not Bulbasaur. All right, shiny turtle. Oh yeah, that's got to be unruly. Krispy Kreme releasing Mario donuts. Speaking of which, the new Mario movie comes out next week. I know what you mean, franchise. I knew what you meant. Oh, dude, it should be good. I really hope. I'm really hoping that this leads to a Luigi's Mansion movie or a Super Mario Sunshine movie. You're gonna get the Yoshi popcorn bucket if you can. That's fair. I told my girlfriend, I told Maggie, I was like, if she wants to get it herself, she can. TV Tone with the follow and the like on the live. Much appreciated. The Galactus one later in the year? Nice. My man TV Tone with 5 gifted roses over on TikTok. Much appreciated, man. Never necessary, but greatly appreciated. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll get to about 1150, maybe 1200 resets. And then we'll make the shift over to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun to watch too. Tone, thank you so much, man, for the follow and the 5 roses, brother. Thank you so much. That's greatly appreciated around here. Oh, dude, Robert Downey Jr. with the greatest reveal in that movie, like when they announced the movie, was absolutely phenomenal. No, I'm not. I am not at all. But you know what? I'm here for it. All right. Probably get 5 more resets, and then I'm going to take a quick break to use the restroom. Gengar is one of the most iconic ghost Pokemon in Pokemon history. I don't know, because maybe we're talking about it and your phone picked up on it. I don't know. All Pokemon nowadays have like 2 to 3 classes weakness, where in Gen 1 Psychic was only weak to Psychic. Right. Psychic was only weak to Psychic back in the days, which that's even wild to me. How the hell is a Psychic Pokemon weak to its own typing? That's fair. All right. This would be our 1110th reset. All right. So I am going to let this reset go through the next thing, let it sit where it's at. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys, and then we'll be back to continue our hunt. So I'll be right back. Let this play through, and I'll be right back. Yeah, T-Storm. All right, we're back at it. Sorry about that, guys. Had to use the restroom real quick. All right. Okay, so we are continuing where we left off. We just got 11, 11, 11. So now, if I can actually make this work a little bit more easier than what I'm thinking here. All right. Trying to see if we can actually make this work here. T-Storm catching Deerling in the channel. Good for you, brother. Good solid grass type, too. Psychic type Pokemon is not a bad type of Pokemon to have as a favorite. Those are also solid picks. Mew, Mewtwo, Dragonite, solid picks. Scizor, what's up? We are at 11-14 on resets. Slowpoke and Slowbro were good. Especially the water psychic typing, always great. Scizor, I'm doing well. Got a little bit of a cold, nothing crazy. Due to the weather changing and stuff like that. But overall, I'm good. Being able to be out here streaming, trying to entertain the good folks of the community across all platforms. It's good. Using Fly or Dig with Mew, that's diabolical. Oh, hold up, guys. My pops is calling. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to answer a quick question from my pops. You love your Sableye? Nice. Sableye's a good Pokemon. Yeah, Mr. Mime was not it, man. Mr. Mime was not it at all. Right. I mean, most Pokemon do say their own name. The only ones you really don't hear say their name are, like, the higher evolution Pokemon. So, like, you don't hear freaking, like, you don't hear Rhydon go, Rhydon. You don't hear freaking, Tauros go, Tauros. No, Charizard never said his name. Well, I mean, there was a couple instances where Blastoise said its name. Oh, yeah, dude. Blastoise was probably one of the most badass characters, like, Pokemon-wise. But my only issue, sometimes with Blastoise, and so, like, okay, so hear me out a little bit. So, if you look at all the Pokemon that Ash ever had, the only one that evolved, like, the only one that actually truly evolved was Charmander, evolved all the way through. Squirtle didn't. Bulbasaur didn't. Pikachu refused to evolve. Caterpie evolved all the way through. Like, and the vast majority of Pokemon that Ash caught in the Kanto region, maybe like 5 or 6 Pokemon. 5 or 6 Pokemon that he owned actually evolved. But he didn't catch it as a Pidgey. He caught it as a Pidgeotto. Yeah, Ash never had Pidgey. He had Pidgeotto and then Pidgeot. No, absolutely not. Oh, 1000%. Ash was not about it. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh, 1000%. He was a massive asshole to Brock and Misty. Ash was a whole ass villain, and people didn't realize that. All right, be right back. All right. Which one are you talking about, Matthew? Scizor, we're talking about Ash, the character from the original Pokemon series. Which episodes are you talking about, Matthew? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, those three were yeah, those were bad. Yes. Ash Ketchum. Now, I will say yes, I agree with that that point that episode was kind of like overblown a little bit. But yeah, it was bad. It wasn't as bad as it was, but it was bad. Yeah, that was a very wild episode. Loved Meowth growing up because he actually talked like humans. Never made sense why I never hunted Pikachu with him being a cat. Yeah, they kind of like didn't put like animal instincts in there for that. Nah, it's all right, T-Storm. He'll bounce back. He'll figure something out. Yeah, it was dumb in the moment, but you know what? It's all right. I had a hair in my mouth I couldn't get out. That was quite annoying. I mean, yeah, dude, because you got to think about it. It's like, if it's nice outside and you want to go for a walk, but you don't want to leave the chat and everything, why not try to find a way to bring them with you? Stop eating cat? What do you mean stop eating cat? Nice, congratulations! I knew you were. I know you were. You were dead set on getting one of those for your team. Oh, man, franchise, shut up, bro. Let me do what I do. Let me do what I please. In Roblox, but not in Pokemon. Man, franchise always out here trying to put me down a minute. You want me to cook you some tacos? Leftover hamburger meats in the fridge. Help all the other fixings are there too. Help yourself. Alright, we got about 4 more resets until we switch to XD Gale of Darkness. Ooh, I can go for an enchilada right now. I have not yet. It is on the docket, though, I will tell you that much. All right, 1,150. No. The new chocolate one's fire? I might peep that one out down there. All right, let's check Squirtle and Charmander. No shiny turtle. But now we move the Charmander to see if we get the shiny lizard. All right, shiny Charmander, yes. No. All right. Well, looks like we still have not gotten what we wanted. Petey Pablo checking in. What's going on, man? Happy Wednesday to you. What's going on, man? How we feeling? How we moving? I'll probably give it like a few more on Bulbasaur before we make the switch over. $52. Every time we reset, I just know we're getting one step closer. Or we're going 100 steps back, whichever one at this point. Been hunting for 3 hours on Leaf Green. Nice, man. I am on day 5 of hunting right now. Mom's doing all right, man. She's doing all right. 1012.09 will shine. We'll see, Justin. We'll see. She's doing all right, man. They looked at her shoulder yesterday. From what they can tell is that it is indeed fractured. It's not broken, but they want to see if it can heal on its own before they even bring up the idea of surgery. So we got to see how these next few weeks play out, man. You got mad yesterday, Justin? Why? What happened? Talk to me, brother. What happened? Yeah. So we'll see, brother. We'll see, franchise. We'll see what happens. I'm wondering with shiny hunting like this, I wonder if it worked with NPC trading as well. I would assume so. Newsom, what's going on, brother? You were at Union Circle and they ended it and I was in front of a shiny. Yikes, dude. Is that Scarlet Violet? Scarlet Violet's the run with the Union Circle, right? Damn, dude, that sucks, bro. Yeah, I hear you. Gotta survive out in this dog-eat-dog world. Damn, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Damn, dude, I'd be frustrated too. Like, that sucks. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'd be super pissed. You got 2 different shinies doing terror raids? Hell yeah, dude. What'd you get? 35 resets from 1,200. 36, actually. Oh, nice, dude! Hell yeah! I would assume it's like every other Pokemon. But let me look that up real quick. Hold on. Shiny odds and terror rates are approximately 1 in 4,103. But they are unaffected by shiny charms and sparking sandwiches. So those do not count. So you had a base in 1 in 4,093. Which means yeah, you had a 0.00002% chance. Damn, dude, you got lucky. Love that for you, though. I used to do like the Terror Raid battles and everything back in the day when I actually had a group. But since we all got on different schedules and everything, we all never really linked up again. So it's tough, man. I hated it. I appreciate it, Justin. I really do, man. We'll get to your number, the 1209. Actually, we'll call it 1210. If we don't get the shiny by 1210, then I'm going to move over to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness to continue the adventure there. I do, from time to time. Yeah, they don't strike a chord with me. I do remember Retro Sours, yes. Oh, wow. Nice.